The new Master's in Social Science at Clemson is to give students a really solid grounding in social science research methods. And what I love about it is we're balancing qualitative and quantitative methods. Our graduates are going to have both, plus social theory, plus professional development, and then whatever area of interest of theirs they want to develop further.
The master's degree here is kind of designed to give you a broad range of specialization. So we start with theory, we move on to methods, and then we get to dip in qual and quant, and then kind of take our own path after that based on our interest.
So you take classes like evaluation methods, survey design, things that are very applied that you can take straight from the classroom and then go do them for an organization or in academics, and already have all of the knowledge you need to have those marketable skills, bring it straight into the workplace. But then it also gives you this strong base of theory, because those methods aren't really useful unless you have the theory to put behind them.
Sociology and social interactions undergird, I would say as a sociologist, all the decisions that we make. I think the theoretical background and that information is very helpful for our students to understand.
The ability to do research, the chance to do research, is really the #1 reason why I chose this program. I wanted to build up my research portfolio. I wanted to be able to research things that I care about, not just, topics that I was assigned.
So students have an opportunity to take courses, to interact with faculty and other students from different disciplines, and as a result of that, they can get new ideas about ways to think about a subject or topic that they can actually tailor their program to sort of meet and satisfy their needs and interests.
So I was able to choose the exact topic that I'll be using for my thesis, write a really good research article about it, and I'm actually going to have the opportunity this summer to work with that professor who I turned it into and try to turn it into a publication. So that's a pretty amazing opportunity to have for just finishing my first year of a graduate program.
Survey design for applied social research has probably been one of my favorite classes so far. As I mentioned, you kind of get like a broad introduction to survey research, and then you kind of get introduced to how it can be applied to a market setting or a nonprofit setting, which is very useful because you don't just get the one training, you kind of get how this can be applied in many different aspects.
Throughout the entire semester, we actually partnered with a real client. So there were, I think, 6 of us students. So as a class, we put together this 50-page proposal that we then presented to the real client, and they are actually going to implement in the future. So just having that experience of really getting into the nitty-gritty of what it looks like to do research on a daily basis, not just learning about research or trying to do something to get another article published, but doing something that the community is really going to be impacted by. That was such a rewarding experience. So
it's equally applicable to folks who want to go straight into industry, whether it's for a corporate, government, or nonprofit job, and also for people who are thinking about becoming an academic and going on to their PhD, because we're providing solid grounding in methodology and a little background in theory as well.
And I think with degrees like this, you can get that training and you can show employers through thesis and working on publications with faculty that you can handle that type of research.